Hail, brethren, hail. Hail the war campaign. All right, we got Fearless number 1. This is a variant cover for Fearless number 1 with these beautiful heroines. I specifically picked this cover because it spoke to me, to be honest. It's a pretty decent painting. So let's go through it. All right, so Fearless number 1. Now, when I'm reading this book specifically, there's going to be scenes in here that are, let me put it this way, they're ball slapping moments, okay? They're going to be moments where you're going to want to slap your balls when you're reading them. So just, viewer discretion is advised. All right, so let's take a look. First of all, we got this lady over here. All right, take a look. Not bad. Yeah. This one over here. Okay, I think she wants to peg me. All right, we got this one over here. My favorite. This one down here. I think she wants to beat me up. All right, so let's start. Fearless number 1. Who are the fearless? All right, so you got 3 stories in this book. 3 stories in this book. Campfire Song, Style High Club, and Unusual Suspects. Now, it's a little complicated because you don't get to work through any real story in the book when you do this kind of thing, which I'm not a fan of, but hey. Now, if you want to look at the power dynamic, you can see that all the names, okay, who are the proletariat, they're all women. And then these capitalist scum, they're all men. Right, you got C.B. Cebulski, Joe Quesada, Dan Buckley, Alan Fine, and then right here the proletariat were working, right, in the mines. That is Marvel, Janice Chiang, Stacy Zucker, Yasmin Putri, Jenny Friest and Jen Bartel, Lauren Amaro, Annalise Bisa, Sarah Brunstad, Elena Smith, and Kathleen Wisniewski, with special thanks to Shannon Andrews and Lindsay Kohik, right? And of course, you've got only women writing, drawing, coloring. All right, so let's just ignore the colorists except for Tamra Bonvillain. I mean, she's a special lady, right? We got Kelly Thompson, Leah Williams, and Shannon McGuire. All right, so let's take a look inside. So I'm expecting I'm going to get 3 pretty good stories in here. 1 story maybe featuring each. Captain Marvel in the first story, maybe Storm in the second, Invisible Woman in the third. That's what you would imagine, right? But unfortunately, it's not really what you get. So let's look through here. So the first story, which is called Campfire Song, opens up, and they're at a camp. It's called Camp Gloriana in Maine. So first things first, let's focus on what we got. We got a fat Hispanic lady with a problem haircut. Okay, so that right away tells me that I'm going to say that would be, and you see her again here, I mean, that front belly, that right there is going to be 1 ball slap, I would say. So let's take this page right here and just slap my balls. Okay, there you go. All right, so that's good. So let's move on to the next page. So this is it. They're just trying to set up. They got streamers they're going to be putting up. They're having a hard time of it. Now you cut to lower Manhattan, right? Lower East Side in Manhattan. So they're setting up in this camp, okay? And it's going to be a superhero sort of speakers. Speakers are going to come in, female speakers, to explain how to dominate men in every part of life. Okay, how to really turn them into cuckolds, and how to I would say place yourself in a position of power where no man can actually fulfill you sensually, because you are now going to be playing as their mother in their lives. So this is the first step to that. You got Reed Richards and you got Sue. All right, so here we are. I'm worried about some supervillain or other deciding to attack, and you not calling because you want me to have a break. You deserve a little time off. So do you, Reed. And if I get invited
to give the keynote speech at a leadership camp for young technological geniuses. I'll take it. For now, this is your chance to catch your breath and dazzle the leaders of tomorrow. I'm a cuckold. I'm a cuckold. You're the most impressive woman I know. Go find out who they thought was impressive enough to share a stage with you.
All right, so this face right over here and the petting, that's going to be another ball slap. All right, so that's 2 ball slaps so far. The fearless number 1. All right, let's keep going. What are they adding? Insult to injury over here? What's going on? I mean, really? Okay, so there's an invitation to this camp, and now this face right over here.
If they're fans of getting super people as keynote speakers, maybe they scrub social media to prevent supervillain attacks on their campers.
Why is social media even a thing in comic books? The fuck wants to read about social media? But this face right here and this body language, this is going to be another ball slap. All right, now here we are. Now, I've never seen a relationship like this that really could last if you're married. Okay, so check this out. I mean, this body language.
I'm a cuckold. I'm here to emotionally validate you. Now sit on me. And I don't have a boner because I don't even feel hard anymore because I take estrogen like you made me take.
Look at the face on her. She's dominating him. He's closing his eyes. Hers are open. Why? Because he's a pussy tang. Right? That's what you do. You close your eyes. Woman opens her eyes. She dominates you. You do not have a hard on. Oh, fuck, man. Holy shit. Fuck, man. That hurt. All right. Let's keep going. Man, my fucking balls are low Earth orbit. Not Manhattan. All right, so now you see we're cutting to another scene here. So this is the same story, right? Campfire song. And now we're cutting to Captain Marvel. And she's in space with a French lady. Inspirational words. No, hold on, I'm saying French. Ooh la la, je m'appelle. Inspirational words for women moving up in the world. Ah, no one ever asks me to speak inspirational words. Right, Captain Marvel is sort of, I'm going to play her as like a tough Slav woman. That's because you're terrible.
Vraiment, I am terrible.
My balls still hurt. All right, so basically they're discussing, she doesn't want to go to this Camp Gloriana because, you know, she's got more important things to do. What they're doing, the action in this book, this is the most action you're going to see. It's right here, where they're burning off barnacles off of a spaceship, off the hull of their space station or whatever. Literally burning off barnacles while looking very pleased. Well, at least the French lady looks pleased. The Slav doesn't. This is the action in the book. All right. So if you want to pay $4.99 US, this is the action right here. So this might actually be a big spoiler, but there's the action. There's a barnacle being burnt off with superpowers. Now she doesn't want to go, Captain Marvel. So of course she's brooding and she's moody. You know, this is the kind of woman that you got. She's not that she's got any kind of heroism about her and that you don't always choose what you got to do, but you just got to do what you got to do. No, absolutely not. You know, when I got to do stuff, I just do it. That's the bottom line. All right. And that's what people do who know that they don't have a choice necessarily. You just make your mind up and do that fucking thing. No, not at all. Not here. I'm going to brood. I'm going to be moody. I'm going to be angsty. This face, man. Jeez. Okay, you know what? This is another ball slap. I don't know if I could take it, though, but... All right, here we go. Oh, that didn't even make contact. All right. Gotta play fair. All right, so in any case, here she is. She goes, she decides to, I guess she's going to go off. Now we cut to a scene, and this is the same thing. So in the beginning, right, you got 3 heroes. You think they're going to be spread across 3 stories. No, they're all in the first story. You got Storm. Okay, I'm not going to show all of it, but let's just say that some dudes are clear cutting, right? Or, they're in a part of Canada. They're in a province of Canada where they're cutting wood where they're not supposed to be doing. They're logging, illegally logging. But Storm, she shuts them down. She comes in and she shuts them down, right? They throw a rock at her, right? Dude throws a rock at her, but he can't even hit her. I don't understand what happened here, okay? Because he threw a rock. How does that not hit her? Why does it go down, straight down? Does she control gravity? I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something about Storm. Anyhow, I keep hoping the time. Look, no. What is she? Let me see here. She's African. I keep hoping, man. The time of rocks, man, is past, but it keeps pushing into the future. Here's the thing, man who throw rocks often seem to forget. Other people can throw rocks. No, this is not working. Let's try again. I keep hoping the time of rocks is past, but it keeps pushing into the future. Here's the thing. Men who throw rocks often seem to forget. Other people can throw rocks too. Whoosh! Female roar. We're pussies. We're being schooled by women. They have the means for making more than they'll ever need without violating pristine boreal forests like this one. Have they never heard the word enough before? Men and their money. And her too. This is another one. This is the third one who doesn't really want to go to this leadership camp to inspire a new generation. But each one is moody or they can't make up their mind about it. They're anxious about it. My time would be better served staying here. I don't understand. So what does she do? Does she defend forests now? Is she Captain Planet? What's happening here? But I've given my word. The danger is gone. The forest stands. Camp Gloriana awaits. And there you go. So that ends the first story. Okay. And that's, you've seen all 3 of these characters now. I mean, I guess I should slap my balls for this, for the whole man thing, but my balls hurt. All right, and then we get this interlude. All of a sudden, it's Millie the Model Style High Club. Okay, and you can cut these dresses out and you can dress her. All right, well, I'm just gonna, this is like a salve on my balls, actually. All right, that feels better. Let's keep going. Next. So now we cut, now this, I didn't understand this story. I just didn't get it. I don't know if I'm just retarded or what. Style High Club, it's called. Writer Leah Williams. I don't get it. There's not any superheroic superheroes that I can identify, like notice. I don't know them. What am I missing here? There's a social media influencer right over here. Daisy, prolific social media influencer. And then, they're doing a shoot. I don't get it. They're doing a shoot. Right? A photo shoot. Then there's, they trip at the end of it. They trip. They fall over. And then the woman catches the tripping photographer. That's the end of it. There's nothing. I don't understand this. I don't get it. There's literally no superheroics except for this dude who's tripping right over here. Right, this photographer, he's a male. He's the only male. Well, actually, the director as well is a male. But I think he's a fairy. And then, but this fellow right over here, he trips. She trips, he trips. And then this Millie girl, she catches him. And then he says, "Good thing one of us kept up their core strength. Thanks, Millie. I'm a cuckold." Well, I mean, what dude would say that? I don't get this. I don't understand what's going on. Why am I slapping my balls so much reading this comic book? And at the end of this story sequence, this is what you see. It's like a photo shoot picture that they were all at a photo shoot, and this is the. I mean, at the end, psst, yeah, he called "We're dating" the end. I mean, is this a what is this? It's worse than Archie. I'd rather read Archie. Fucking so weird. I don't get it. At least the first story I could. I mean, I recognize some superheroes. I don't understand. And then you got the last one, which is the last story is literally these 2 pages. Just this. That's it. You got, Jessica. What's her name now? Jessica Jones, the alcoholic. And that's it. And then it ends. And then you get into this. Oh, that's right. Okay. But then at the end, Jessica Jones is called into this jail cell where all the heroes have become chibis. I hate chibis. You know that? I hate chibi. I hate chibis. This is. I hate chibis. And then you got some spotlight. Okay, on Kelly Thompson. You got a spotlight on Carmen Carnero. And then a spotlight on Tamra Bonvillain. Right? Tamra Bonvillain, one of the top SJWs we've ever seen. And you know what? So this is right here. This is just a... Oh, man. That one I just jumped back before I hit it. I mean, I can't. I just can't. Tamra, my balls hurt. Tamra. You understand what I'm saying, Tamra? You're making my balls hurt. That's it. And now at the end, we got this Axe advertisement. It's probably the best part. Axe, I'm just going to... That's it. Just rub that on my balls. I'm out. Hail, brethren. Hail, war campaign.
Certain ancient relics wield inherent supernatural power. Power that has already secretly changed the course of human history. Vestige, Volume 1, sets the stage for an ever-expanding epic tale of a world on the brink of modernism, but with its future yet to be determined, linking the events of recorded history through the influence of the legendary weapons of the past, created by Gattori Hanzo and brought to the page by Donald DeLay, with a cover by the most acclaimed comic book artist of our time, Ethan Van Sciver. Vestige. Will you stand with us?